wheelchair. That's due to my form of muscular dystrophy. What lots of people think is that muscular dystrophy itself is the disability, but that's actually like an umbrella term which houses over 40 different neuromuscular diseases. And my specific form is known as limb-girdle muscular dystrophy type 2D. When I was 8 years old and received my diagnosis, the doctors told me and my parents that I would be lucky to live beyond my late teens or early 20s. I'm currently 35 years old. That's who I am, and I embrace that and look at that as not necessarily a setback, but just as a challenge to get through other aspects of my life that I set out and set goals for each and every day. Sort of growing up, it was another thing that a lot of people had always said to me, you should write a book about your life. I was able to do more speaking engagements with groups, whether it was with young kids or my peers or even older people, and it was through some of those public speaking events where really I was able to grasp that, yeah, maybe there is something in my story that others would be able to really learn from or be able to take something and even improve it within their own life. As a child, it was very hard to fully grasp. And I remember as a young boy, my parents' friends saying things to me like, "Oh, you're such an inspiration, and I can't believe all the things that you do, and I learned so much from you." And as a young boy growing up, that's not what you expect to hear. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be the child saying that to the adult. My very best friend in life has been very inspirational for me. Kevin Sonneman, we joke about it. We've been best friends before we even knew we were best friends. Kevin's mom, as the story goes, read him this brochure, this pamphlet, as far as having a friend with a disability. And when she was done reading it, she asked him, do you have any questions? Is there anything that you want to say? And Kevin looked at his mom and right there said, "I know what I want to do when I grow up. I want to find a cure for Mo." And it's one thing for an 8-year-old, second grader to be able to say that, but then for that 8-year-old to actually grow up, get his PhD in cellular molecular biology, and now have his own lab at the University of Wisconsin with funded money for research through the Muscular Dystrophy Association, knowing that somebody else has also put their whole life out there to find a cure, just gives me that one more reason to keep on pushing each and every day and not to give up. Who's to say that tomorrow's not going to be the day that the doctors find the cure? And if tomorrow is the day that they find the cure, I'd be pissed if I had sort of just wasted my whole life up to that point with the mindset that I wasn't going to make it. My number one dream is to be able to have a family. If I could be called dad one day, it would melt my heart. I'm Mo Gerhardt, and it's not the diagnosis that determines your outcome.